Hello and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to stop by. I hope you enjoy what you see. Today I'm going to be setting up a new planner. I'm going to split my catch-all, which housed work and uh, home life, if you will, um, into a work and a home planner, because my work schedule is changing. So I was going into the office 2 to 3 days a week or as needed, depending on what the needs were. I'm an administrative assistant, and so if there was a need for me to be in more often, I would go in more often. But we were required in the office 2 to 3 days a week, and that is changing in January. So in January, we are going to be back in the office 5 days a week. And because of that, I don't want to take my catch-all planner back and forth every day. So when I was only in a couple days a week, it was no problem. Just throw it in my bag and carry it with me. So now what I want to be able to do is have my catch-all at home, my on the go in my purse, and my work planner will stay at work through the week and it will come home with me on the weekends. Or maybe if there's something big that I need to do, it'll come home with me, um, you know, a couple times a week, but it won't come home with me every night. So I'm going to split those two planners. This is my current catch-all. I love this planner, love this cover. Um, it is just a great, uh, it's a great little planner. I love it. I love the way I have it set up. I have, of course, my Chains Agenda cover, which I'm about to get my new box, and so I'll do an unboxing for that. I never fill out my name page. And then I keep the current month at the very beginning. So this is the week that we're in, and then next week, and then I will put my, usually I keep 2 months behind my current month. Right now I don't, because I haven't set it for 2025 yet. And then I keep some daily pages. I have my word of the year. So this is my word of the year for 2025. My word of the year for 2024 was simplify. This I'm not quite done with yet. I need to finish filling out all of the categories that I want my word of the year to apply to, or that I really want to pay attention to for my word of the year. And then I got this in my Jane's Agenda December box. Was the December box. And so it is a 2025 year to glance calendar, and then the 2025 perpetual calendar, which I don't use, 2025 holidays, goals pages, so you can do your annual goal and then you break that down into monthly goals, and there are several of those. And then you can break those down into your quarterly goals. So you've got first quarter, second, third, and fourth quarter, and then a reference section. And what came in the reference section was just these reference notes. So you can put your reference topic, when you updated it, and you have your notes. If you are not a subscriber of Jane's Agenda, the boxes are phenomenal. The inserts are phenomenal. Even though I don't use them all, I can see the value in even the ones that I don't use. I love her boxes. And then I created this 2025 wish list, and I've started filling it out. So I covered up what I filled out, but I just made 3 pages in a little Dutch store spread. to get me through 2025. And, obviously, if I have more than that, if I need more pages than that, which I don't think I will, but if I happen to need more pages than that, I can just add some behind this page, just undecorated pages. And so then I have January in here. I've redated this January calendar to start on a Monday because it irritates me that the Happy Planner starts their monthly calendars on Sunday and then your week starts on Monday. I cannot stand that. So I've been just dealing with it, but this year I'm going to be redating my 2025 monthlies, at least in my work and catch-all planner. We'll see if I decide to go with any other planners. I do have several other planners that I use or that I plan in. I have a budget planner that has a monthly. I have my social media planner that has a monthly, which that may not be a big deal to start on a Sunday because I don't know if I'm going to use weeklies in that one. So anyway, we'll see. Then I have more daily pages. I don't know why I have daily pages in two places, but I have two daily pages. This kind of daily and a Happy Planner daily. I printed this daily from Roro Designs, and I printed it so that this is my day. I don't keep my dailies in, like I don't use them back to front, but I didn't want to not use the back. However, I like for my page to be on this side. I don't like to use this side of my planner. So I printed them upside down. So I use this day. When I'm done, I flip it over and I have the next day. And you'll see a lot of inserts that I print, or any inserts that I print that I'm not going to keep in my planner, I print this way. With the exception of this one. This is my to-do list based on the Eat That Frog. So I have frogs, and then I think he just has frogs in the book. And then I think you categorize like frogs and then B and then C tasks. I break mine down a little further. I have frogs, which are those important tasks that you need to do today, and they are the biggest tasks that need to get done today. And then I classify the things that I need to get done this week as tadpoles. And then I have my shoulds. Those are things that I need to do, but they don't have to be done this week. And usually I put anything that I really need to get done next week here. And then I have add-ons. Because I'm an administrative assistant, I have lots of things coming in very, very quickly. And so if I get assigned a task, or if I get a request and I can't do it right this second, I'll put it in my add-ons. And then I review this little section several times a day. And if anything needs to be moved here, it gets moved here and crossed off. And if it doesn't need to be moved here, I just leave it alone until my end of the day review. And then I'll put it on this week, next week, or then these tasks are for, the remainder of this month, and then next month, next quarter. I very rarely have next year, so it's usually next month, next quarter, and then the following quarter. I need to print some more of those because that is my last one. And I just use this until it's done. So I put the week up here, the dates for the week up here. And if I fill it all up in one day, I pull it out and I start a new one. If it takes me, we're coming into some slower weeks at work. The week before and the week of Christmas a lot of times are slower. The week between Christmas and New Year's is usually pretty slow. This list may last me 2 weeks. Sometimes it lasts me one day. So however long it lasts me, that's how long it lasts me. Usually at the end of the week, I'll change it over for a new one. But coming into these next couple of weeks, I might just scratch those dates out and rewrite them and keep using it depending on how full this is. And then I have just some generic checklists. I also printed these off of Row Designs when I need to print more of these. I messed up the print on this one, so I let my printer, I think I let my printer do fit to page instead of to scale, instead of the way it was actually set up to print. And so it printed too big, but I don't really care about that because this is a lot of times a brain dump list or just a general, hey, I've got a project, and I'll throw the project up there and the things that I need to do for the project. So these are not, these don't stay in my planner. So if they don't print right, no big deal. Same for these. These are some more happy planner daily pages that I thought I might like, but I don't. So I use those the same way. They are brain dumps. If I have a project that I need to sort of think through, write down, anything like that. So they're basically scratch paper. This is a Jane's Agenda dashboard. These are my completed to-do lists. I said I don't keep them in my planner. I keep them for a month so that I can fill out my status report. And then at the end of the month, after my status report is submitted, these will get tossed, and then I'll start filing my used ones in here. And I still have November, so I actually need to clean those out. I may do that during this video, or I may just pull those out and not put them back. And then this gorgeous, I don't know what this is called, but this little sheet over the Jane's Agenda dashboard. These were both in the December box, and I thought this was just absolutely beautiful. And then I have a section for just plain dot grid note paper. I just have some dot grid note paper, and then I have a section in the back if I need to tuck anything in my planner. I'll just tuck it back here. And then this is the back cover of the planner, which will be getting switched out. I think my Jane's Agenda box is supposed to come Monday, so sometime next week this will be getting switched out for the new January cover. So that's my current setup. So I'm going to split this stuff out, and this cover, this is a Happy Planner Deluxe snapping cover. This will stay on my catch-all. So this is going to be my catch-all. These are 3 covers I am contemplating for my work planner. I carried this as my work planner forever, and I still love it. I love both sides of it, and this will probably end up being it. But I also pulled this one, which I really like. I love the circles. This is the actual front of the planner. It says kindness is contagious. This may have been a notebook. I don't know. I don't know if it was a notebook or if it was an actual planner. I don't particularly like this. I'm not a fan of the gold foil, but I love the inside of this cover. So that's a possibility. And then this is probably my last choice. This was, I don't know if this was a notebook or a planner either, because I think at one time Happy Planner did not put the date on the planners. I think the planners came without the date on them. It was just the cover, and I loved it when they did that too. I would much rather have a cover with no date on it that I can reuse year over year without having to put a sticker over the date than either have to flip it inside out or have to put a sticker on it. But I do like these florals. There is a book, it's an old book, and it has these florals in it, and I happen to be hoarding them, but I love them. And I also kind of like the black and white. I've got an order coming from Live Love Posh that has her version of these deluxe snapping covers. And I have a couple of Jane's Agenda wraps, but I think for my work planner, if I do anything, I'll put one of Jessica's snapping covers if they're what I think they're going to be. Everything I've ordered from her has been quality, so I believe they'll be quality, but I've never gotten one from her before. So I'll probably end up putting something on top of that. So this is going to be the cover for my work planner. And I've pulled some discs for it. Let me get those out. Well, I've pulled some discs. I've pulled my box of discs. So right now, this is my current disc box. I've got some Jane's Agenda discs in here. I have some gold plastic, some black plastic, some pink metal, gold metal. I have these little baby blue ones. I have these little baby rose gold ones. And then I have these bigger discs that I do not care for these. I got these at Joann's, and the pages don't turn well on them. I think this part is thicker than what Happy Planner cuts, and so the pages don't turn well. And I'm seriously considering just dumping these discs. These will be these are my special discs. So the disc choices are going to be those, or if I go with this cover, I have these discs on my 2022 catch-all that turned into a journal, and I think these discs look so cute with this little, I don't know if you can tell or not, but these discs in real life are the color of this little flamingo. And so I was thinking I was going to use these, and I'm actually thinking that's the way I'm going to go. So let's actually just make that decision and do that. So let me get this stuff out of the way. And I will put, that looks cute too though. Nope, I'm going to go with this one. It's been my favorite forever. I started planning in 2019. Well, I've been planning all my life, but I started using a Happy Planner in 2019, and this was one of the very first covers that I found. So I've just had it. I've had this cover forever. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to take this off the discs. And if you're not familiar with how you take things off of your disc, you just hold your top disc, hold your cover right at your disc, and pull straight back to you. And then you grab a section and just pull. So I am going to pause and get these off the discs, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I got that planner off the discs, and I went ahead and put most of the discs on. I saved the last two in case you're not familiar with how to change out your discs. I take my back cover and I take my disc and I just pop it on like so. So you just push it right to the edge and then just pop it on. And then for the front cover, I'm just going to, a lot of times I'll kind of hold it up like so and just sort of pop it. If you kind of come at it from the side, it works a little bit better, and it'll just push right on there. Because these are a little thicker, it's a little different than putting the paper on them. I love this. This is so cute. When I carried this before, I think it came with black discs. And I switched it out for those bright pink metal discs that I loved. But I really, because of this little flamingo, but I really like this because it matches this and this. So I'm on the discs there. Now I need to take what's coming out of here to put into here. So I'm taking, remember this is going to be my work planner. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out December from here. And I'm going to pop it, let's see, I'll just pull it all out and then I'll get it back on here. This is a little dashboard that kind of houses all my sticky notes for things that happen all the time. So I think I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to pull my dailies out because these are for work. Now, my word of the year is going to stay. That will stay in here. And I think I'm going to keep these in here simply because I am not sure if I want them in my catch-all or my work planner. My wish list stays in here. Reference pages, though, I may end up putting in my work planner. But for right now, I'm going to leave them in here. And so January is coming out because my work planner is going to be the dashboard. And these dailies will come out. That was a big, thick stack. So you have to be careful how many pages you pull at any given time. You can't just pull everything out. Okay, there's January. And I'm going to pull some of these out. There's my due and my checklist. I won't need most of this for home. I may end up pulling some of that stuff out, and I may not. So I'm going to pull these out, and I'm just not going to put them back. And this will stay, I think, in here. And that's the end of that planner. So now, let's go ahead and put all this in here. So obviously December is going to go in first. Now when you're first putting pages into a brand new planner, sometimes it will, like the discs aren't as steady as it is once it's full. So you kind of have to hold things a little differently. And then January is going to go in right behind that. And see how that's slipping on me. And I want a divider. So I think I'm going to use this one between December and January, because a lot of times I'll put things at the end of a month that I need for that month. So then I have a top tab, and then I have the next month to sort of make that its own little section. I also need a today. So I put my today on the day before the actual planner, or the day before the actual week. And I think I feel like I need to cough. Hold on. I think I'm going to see. I think these three go together. So I'm going to put this one here. And I'm going to take this one out, and I'll move those sticky notes over. I'm going to take to do off. Oh, that's not. I thought that was glue. I think I may have rubbed off the foil. If I am going to have foil in my planner, I do prefer for it to be silver foil. I don't really care on dashboards. It doesn't really make a big difference to me. So then I'm going to put this divider in. And I'm going to throw in my daily sheets. And then I need another divider or page finder for these checklists, and then one for this, and then an extra one for the back. So I have a book of dividers and bookmarks. And then I also have my extra Jane's Agenda page finders. So I've got these tiny little minis. I've got this one, and I like this one. I like this one. And then I have some that I made. I made these out of Dollar Tree cutting mats. And I think, let's see, what do I have in here already? So I have 3 tabs. And these are, it would sit like this, which I don't care for. I made these as a set. So I don't know if you can see on camera or not, but this one is longer than this one. And then this one is a little tiny one. So I'm going to use these. And my to-do list will go in there. I'll print some more of those off. And my brain dump checklist. I think I'm going to keep, I think I may put my used to-dos behind my unused to-dos. Which means this is going to go all the way in the back. And I'm going to grab one of these. think I'm going to grab this one. And that may change because with the subscription that I have, I get a new page finder every month, which is why I have so many. And I actually have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 more because I've only been a subscriber for a year. But I have 6 more in various other planners. So I'm going to pop this in here. And that will be for the used to-do list. And so then I do need one more. Oh, no, I don't. I have that one. Okay. So that is going to be my work planner, which is kind of nice because now that I have separated these out, I can go in and set up all of first quarter and put, and that might actually be what goes back here. So I can go ahead and set up February and March, put those back here, and then they are in my planner for future planning. And then when January's done, it comes out. April will go in. So, and I'll go through that. I think I'll go through that process on camera at the end of, well, I can actually do it at the end of December, because at the end of December, so the way it would typically work, at the end of December, December comes out, I would have had January and February in here. December would come out. January would move from behind here to the front. And then I would have February. And then I would add March. So basically I keep 3 months in my planner at one time. But because I had everything combined in this planner, it didn't fit. I could only keep 2 months, the current month and 1 month ahead. So that's why I don't actually have 3 months in this planner. And I might even be able to go, after I print, I'll print off what I need of these. I usually print these off for, like I'll print 10 or 15 of each off. Once I get those printed off and put in here, then I'll look and see if I can do 3 months or 5 months, 6 months, a whole year. I don't know. But I have a lot of room left in this planner. You can see I've got a lot of room left in this planner. So that is very exciting. So that is now my work planner. So I have my calendar. I have my section for anything I need to keep for the current month. I have the next month. I have my daily sheets. I have my weekly to-do list. That will be for my used weekly to-do list. I have my brain dump. And then I have whatever is going to go behind my brain dump. It might be notes pages, whatever. And then any extra months that I'm keeping will be in the very, very back. So now I need to put my trial pages. So I went to, I believe it was Rural Designs. Yes. I really like this shop. They've got a lot of great printables. And I just downloaded or bought an editable vertical calendar. I believe this is the exact, I believe this is it's measured out to a classic planner. And I can look and see really quick. I'll grab a box and see. I'll just grab a black full box. And we'll see if it actually is. Happy Planner size or if it's in Condon size. It is Happy Planner. Yep. It said it was classic Happy Planner. I mean, it's like these lines are a hair off from this box, but that could be from a whole host of different things. It's the same width. It's just a hair off on the length, and I'm not concerned about that in the least. I very rarely use full boxes, and when I do, I don't put them right in the well, I can't get this back in. When I do, I don't put them like right within the lines anyway. I'm not a stay within the lines box kind of girl. So this is going to go in my current catch-all. Now, I only printed off 2 weeks, and the reason for that was because I didn't feel like dating January and printing it off. Also, if I go with this setup, I'm going to have to print monthlies also. So I've just, okay, so this is going to go right in here. This is my current page finder. And it opens up. And then when we get into the following week, this page finder comes to this week. And then all of my future stuff, my goals, my reference, which may end up scooting to the front of my planner. And I may put my monthlies here. And then do I have anything? So I don't really have anything back here other than this note paper. And again, I've got a ton of room in this planner. So what may happen is this planner may also end up housing multiple months. Now, I printed this just on 20-pound copy paper because it is a trial. I won't keep these. Sometimes if I'm switching planners, I'll keep the sort of the trial pages that I've used. I won't keep these. These will just get thrown away at the end of December, and I'll start this planner in January. So that is my new catch-all and my new work planner, and I will be decorating both of these for the week of December 16th to the 22nd. I'm actually going to decorate this one for both weeks so that I don't have to come back and do that one. I'll be doing this one for the week of December 16th to the 22nd in my next 2 videos. If you like this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And thank you so much for hanging out with me while I set up my new work and catch-all planners. Bye!